Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. So today's video I'm just going to be doing a first impression. I don't really do first impressions on foundations, so this is going to be a good one. I just got this foundation like yesterday, so yeah, I decided to, buy a pricey foundation to treat myself. And I got the Hourglass Immaculate Liquid Powder Foundation. It's mattifying, oil-free, and this is just what it looks like. I'm sure you guys have seen this all before. And I got the shade Beige. And it actually comes with the things separate. It comes with the pump and the actual foundation. I'm also going to be trying out this new e.l.f. Beautifully Bare Lightweight Concealer in medium dark. I stopped by the e.l.f. store at my mall and I saw this and it was new, so I decided to pick it up, and this is just what it looks like. I thought it would be perfect for like spot concealing, which I do have a couple of little blemishes and stuff, but I'm just going to use this like on my chin. The rest of the blemishes I'm going to see how the foundation covers that. So I'm just going to take this off, and I'm just going to put it in and twist it on. Hopefully I like it so that, I don't have to return it. But I've already primed my face. I'm going to leave my primers and stuff that I use down below. And I'll be doing the typical, brush and a sponge. I'm going to use the sponge on this side of my face and the brush on this side. And let's just conceal first. I'm going to use this concealer. I'm just going to zoom you in so we can see how the coverage is on this. So I'm just going to, I don't know if you guys can see like that zit. So I'm just going to cover it up. It definitely got rid of the redness. It matches my skin pretty well. I'm just going to do it on this dark spot right here. Pimple, I don't know what it is. Alright, I think that worked out well. It might be like a smidge dark, but I think that's pretty good. So let's just get started. I'm just going to shake this up a little bit. So I'm going to take like half a pump, I think that would be. So I'm just going to put that on the Beauty Blender side. I'm just going to start. Alright, so far I really like coverage. It blended in with my skin really nicely, so you can't really see, a difference. Let's just see. It gives really light coverage with the sponge. I don't really like it sponge. I don't really like the coverage with it. So I'm just going to go ahead and do a pump on this side. So I'm just going to dot that. I'm just going to start buffing it in. Alright, so I think my brush really soaked up the product. The coverage was actually a lot better with the Beauty Blender. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try it with my finger, just like a little bit, and I'm going to do it on my forehead. I know this makes me cringe. I don't like using my fingers for foundation, but we gotta do what we gotta do, right? Alright, so that was a little bit better coverage. I'm going to try a little bit on my nose. Alright, so honestly, I don't really like the coverage. I like the coverage better with my fingers, and I don't like using my fingers. Other than that, the color shade is pretty good. Hopefully it doesn't oxidize or anything like that. I'm just gonna dry my fingers off. It's not sticky at all. It actually dried down to the powder finish. So yes, I mean, I don't know if you guys can tell, it's like a tiny bit darker than my neck. But other than that, it's alright coverage. My forehead has a lot more coverage than my cheek area, and my nose area has more coverage since I went in with my fingers. So I'm just gonna go ahead and set this powder. I'm just gonna set this with my powder, and I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. I would use the Kiko Matte Fusion powder, but sometimes it oxidizes the foundation, so I'm just gonna use this trusty powder that I like use forever, and I'm just gonna use that with my BH Cosmetics V1 brush. I just got this yesterday, and it's a vegan brush, part of their new vegan line, and I actually really like this. So I'm just gonna set my face, because I would set my face with any foundation, first impressions. Okay, I just realized that I forgot to put concealer, so I also forgot to do my brows, so I'm just going to do my brows and my concealer, and I'll be back to powder my face. Alright, so I quickly filled in my brows and a little bit of concealer, like just to cover my my dark circles. So I'm just going to finish powdering my face, and I'm just taking this powder and I'm just going to set everything, even the concealer. And I really like to pack on the powder. I really like to pack on the powder because I do have oily skin. And that's just my preference. Okay. So now that we've got that all set, I'm just going to go ahead and finish the rest of my face makeup, and I'll be back to check in. It is currently 12:56 in the afternoon. Yes, I had to shower and everything, so I got a late start, but I'll probably be up for a while today, so I'm going to try and make it as long as possible. And yes, I'll be right back to start the first impressions. Alright, so I'm back. I just finished up another video as well. So for my face, I just used the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Palette. I used the bronzer and this blush right here, and that's it. I did not put any highlight. I did not put bronzer on my nose. I really want to see how this foundation lasts and looks. It doesn't look like it oxidized on me. It still looks the same color. I didn't put bronzer on my nose or anything, just so that I can see if that changed, and I don't think it has. So right now it's 1:11, so we'll see how this wears throughout the rest of the day, and I'll leave what I'm wearing on my lips down below and all of that, and I'll see you guys in a few. Alright guys, so I'm here to check in with you guys. So this is the first check-in of the day. It's 4:25 in the afternoon, and yeah, it is 81 degrees here in New York, Long Island. It is super humid and hot out. Oops, the sun comes in and out, so it's like really hot out. I was laying out on the hammock for a little bit, and I was outside for, I would say like 2 hours, 3 hours, eating and just hanging out outside. So yeah, I don't think the foundation looks bad at all. My pimple is like exposed right now, but that's just because I was with my boyfriend earlier, and we were just, you know, sitting on the couch, cuddling, and, you know, on the phone together, you know, looking cheek to cheek on the phone. So let me just zoom you guys in. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see, but pretty much just shiny in like the general T-zone area, which I do have oily skin. I would say I have like combination, but I'm leaning more towards the oily. So I never get oily here. It's mostly just like the center of my face, and then sometimes it gets shiny here. So I don't know if you guys can see, it is like a pretty natural glow right now on my forehead. Like, that is not too oily at the moment. I know it looks really bad because of the lights reflecting. The center of my face, it's like a little oily, like right in the crevice of my nose. And on the sides of my nose a little bit. Other than that, I think it's covering up pretty well. My blush and bronzer is still on this side, not so much on this side because, like I said before, I was cuddling and whatever, so it kind of did fade away on like the apple of my cheek. But it's not bad so far. The oils, like I said, it's not that bad right now. It is a little like glowy, but it's not like horrible considering it's been like, what, 3 hours? Usually it starts to get oily with, you know, 2 hours, so far so good. Yeah, I'm just gonna go out throughout the rest of the day, and I'll be back to check in a few hours and see how it's holding up and give you, you know, my final thoughts at the end of the night. I'll see you guys in a bit. Hey guys, so I'm back for my final check-in. It's 9:02 in the evening, and yeah, I don't know. I think it looks pretty good. Let me just zoom you guys in. So this is without blotting or putting powder on top of my face all day. So the forehead is pretty good. I can't complain about that. The forehead, it has like a bit of a glow. I think it might look worse on camera, but in person it's like not bad at all. The only thing that I don't like is like the shininess on my nose. It kind of looks really greasy, like right in the crevice. Like I can see like the oil right on top. So that is, I don't really like that, but I mean, I usually blot at least once a day. So yeah, it's just mainly the nose and like the cheeks. I also had my glasses on before, and I also had sunglasses on earlier, and then my glasses to watch TV just a couple minutes ago. So the marks on my nose, like you can barely see anything at all. And there was like makeup on the glasses, so the fact that you can't see it on my nose, but you see it on my glasses is a good thing. And yeah, I mean, I think this is gonna be a good foundation for me this summer. I was outside most of the day, so we'll see how that goes. I haven't tested out the flash photography. I heard it does have like a little bit from other, you know, people's reviews that I've seen. But yeah, we'll have to see. I'll let you guys know on Instagram as well, you know, after a few weeks if I love it or not. But so far I am for not blotting all day. I think it's awesome. I would wear it longer, but I kind of want to wash my face and put on a mask because it's just, I don't know, it's just, I haven't blotted all day. So but other than that, I think I really like this foundation. Like I said, I'll let you guys know on my Instagram, and I'll leave that down below for you guys to check out. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.